Hey guys, in this video we are going to learn about column calculations, and then after that we will also learn how we can find out the shuttering calculations properly using a PlanSwift software. Actually we are going to make our own column formula to get proper you can say concrete in cubic meters. After that, from that concrete value we will also get cement values, cement bags, sand calculations, and then aggregate calculations using a mortar ratio using a PlanSwift software. So this video is going to very helpful for you guys, so see up to the end of this video. So let's start. This is our simplest project which I have earlier selected. Suppose this is my project which I have. This is proposed actually drawings which I got from by my client. Suppose I have selected a simplest project so that we can easily learn from everything, learn from basics. Before moving to our next step, we must remember some formulas about this lecture. So here is the formulas for the column calculations. First of all, we need to remember this formula for concrete calculation, which is total number of columns in our project, same number of columns. Same sizes. Suppose column number C1, which have a total number of 5 numbers in our project. So here is the number of columns. First of all, after that we have to calculate its volume by length multiplied by width by height of that column. So we get concrete in cubic feet unit. So after that we must calculate cement bags, sands, and aggregate calculation from our concrete volume which is in cubic feet. So before that we must find out what is our concrete ratio. So suppose in this project our concrete ratio which my client has told me before, suppose this is ratio will be 1:2:4. One is cement and quantity, and second one is sand quantity, and fourth is number is for aggregate ratio actually. Now for the cement bag calculations we must remember this formula. If you are a civil engineer, then you must well known about this formula in your estimation course before. You are well familiar with this type of formulas. Sand calculations, here is this formula, and aggregate to calculate aggregate in cubic feet, we must remember this type of formula. So after the column concrete calculations, we must calculate our shuttering quantity which is required at our site to do shuttering process. So if column is in rectangular shape or in a square shape, then it should have its specific length and width actually. So to calculate the shuttering quantity for rectangular columns, we must remember this formula, which is number of columns multiplied by its length plus width, and again length plus length and width, which I should multiply with it 2. I hope you learn this what I have done here. This is quite similar process. This is conceptual process actually. This is our outer boundary of column, you can say, shuttering. This will be result in square feet, and then multiply it with height of that column. If there is a circular column, then shuttering will be little bit different. Shuttering quantity will be calculated with this formula. You can see here is the area of circular column, then multiply with the height of the column, and then after that multiply with its total number of columns. So these formulas should remember before programming in PlanSwift. Now here what I have to do is I have to only enter these formula one by one in our PlanSwift software using a template command. And after that this is only one time effort, you can say, throughout your life. After one time effort, once you put these formulas in PlanSwift software, and PlanSwift software is smart and it will remember all time in all projects for you guys while doing all other projects in yes, these formulas will be there for you guys in this. Let's do it quickly. First of all, suppose this is our project, and suppose this is our this is our column, rectangular column. Now find out first of all we have to adjust a scale, which I have told in our previous video how to scale any page using a PlanSwift software. So quickly, I have scaled it before. So scale has been applied. After that, you have to find out the columns dimensions here to here. Now this is 9" by 9" column actually. This will be 9" by 9". Sorry, scale has not been applied properly. So first of all, you have to apply scale properly using this command. 5 feet will be here to here in a dimension. Now calculate this dimension. Sorry, this will be 9". So put here 9". Yes, this is 9" by 9" column. So what I have to do is, first of all, I have to put these formulas. You can say we have to do programming in PlanSwift using a template format. After that, we have to first of all made our own tab. I have made earlier in our previous video. We have seen how we can make new tab. Just clicking on new tab, I have made earlier, so there is no need to made another tab. So I have to do here all programming. So our command will be new count actually, because we are working in counting a number of columns. After that, after this counting command, throughout this command we will get results in our required format, in shuttering, in concrete volume and concrete cement bags, etc. So let's program this command actually in PlanSwift software. We have to you can say edit or modify any command using a template folder. So let's modify this command of new count. Click on new count, name it as you can say concrete volume. First of all, we will get volume from that. So go to advanced. Now here is the our main you can say window actually, where we have to put these formulas one by one. First of all, we have to put a formula for concrete volume actually. So for that, number of columns we have to need, and number of columns are calculated from this quantity. So number of columns is already there, and no need to put number of columns rows in this format. We need to put length, width and height items there one by one like this. Put a length, first letter should be in capital, and type is you can say group estimating. We want this length in our estimating tab, so grouped by estimating. Okay, after that, copy one by one this, copy and just paste here. Sorry, this not working. Put one by one like this. Width of column here, width of column in estimating tab. Okay, again height of column in estimating tab. Okay, after that, one is for concrete volume, which is concrete volume. Okay, in what? In cubic feet. You can delete, no need to put units here actually. For unit, here is the column provided before. So let's make a formula in concrete volume. Put here one by one, like what is number of columns, and where is number of column? Number of column will be in takeoffs, as we have selected a new count command which is already counting our column. So put quantity and drag and drop like this. Then after that, multiply it with length, multiply width, multiply height. After that, round up. Okay, and formula has been made for complete volume in what? In cubic feet, because length is in inches, and so in cubic feet. Here is cubic feet. You can change unit as well during our calculation or during marking, but we have to first of all select most used unit here, which is already there during the marking. You need not to worry about every time, you not need to worry about our units, so this will be automatically there for you guys. Let's do calculation for cement sand aggregate. For that, put here a ratio for cement bags. Okay, in estimating tab, cement bag. And now for cement bag, we have to do this type of calculation. 40 is in cubic feet and 50 out of concrete volume, and so let's do it quickly. First of all, we have to make this 1/7, because this is a ratio actually, multiplied with a volume, complete volume, which is in cubic feet. Then this should multiply with 1.5, which is a wastage factor actually. This is nothing but a wastage factor only. This should multiply with you can say density of a cement, which is 40.77, and after that this should multiply it with it should divide by with 50, which is a kg per bag, kg of cement, weight of a cement per unit bag of cement, you can say, to calculate a bags. So this should round up, and after that this should multiply it with divide by 50. Okay, now this is our formula for cement bags. After that we should made a formula for sand and aggregate like this. Similarly, add up again, here is the sand, okay, again like this, aggregate cubic feet. Just copy paste like this. Only change will be 2 and concrete now. Okay, same will be for aggregate formula like this, and only change will be over quantity of ratio actually for aggregate. Now these are our formulas, and this will be in each, you can say, you can find out each. Okay, unit will be in, this will be in cubic feet, cubic feet. Again, here is the cubic feet. Okay, after this we have to do shuttering calculations. Now put here a shuttering in square feet actually for rectangular column. Okay, for rectangular column shuttering will be in like this, and formula will be in, you can say like this, number of columns, which is a we will put here a takeoffs, which is count actually of a column, length plus width multiplied by 2 or multiply it with the height of a column. So what we have to do, we have to one by one paste like this, drag and drop quantity, which is number of columns actually, multiply it with a with actually the length plus width. This should multiply with what, with 2. This is a simple and basic formula. Then after that multiply it with height of a column. After that, oh yes, okay, this is end of formula. Now round up. Yes, okay, now our formula has been made successfully. Again do same process of shuttering calculation for our circular column. Again add in a estimating tab like this and put same formula. We have to add a diameter if there is a circular column. We must have a diameter tab here. So again select this formula, copy and just paste here. We have to change only formula of a circular column, sorry, which is actually pi d square by 4. So pi is equal to 3.14 multiplied by its dia. Okay, so multiply it with dia. Sorry, we have to again do the same process, like it, do it quickly, multiply it with the diameter, and just divide it with the 4 to get a required result. And after that we have to multiply it with our height of column. Now let's check this is okay. Quantity, number of columns, this is area of that column. Yes, this is area of that column. After that divided by 4, and this will get in area, and this is height of that column. Yes, this formula is okay. Now let's select their unit as well. Shuttling will be in square feet, and this should also in square feet actually. And for diameter, what will be unit? Diameter unit will be in feet. And for height, unit also will be in feet. For width of column, unit will also in feet. For length, same unit. Now we have to see only length, width, height and diameter tab in our during marking, only during marking. After the takeoff we want to see these results: concrete volume, concrete bag, cement bag, sand aggregate, shuttering quantities. After that marking we need these tabs to show, and before marking, or you can say during marking, we only need these tabs to be there, which is length, width, height and diameter. So during marking we only need these tabs. So check these tab one by one to see during marking. So and yes, we are done, and let's see how our tab will be look like. Click on form layout. Now this is our tab, which is look quite good here. Here it will ask for me to put height, length and width here. Let's organize it little bit. So move length upward because I want to see up there. After that put width also along with the length column. Yes, there is a length and width, and again there is a height. We want to see unit as well of length and width, so check these to see unit as well. You can change unit every time, but feet is automatically will be there. These unit will be automatically will be seen every time. I want to see diameter as well, again feet in feet, and I want to see height and diameter in a same row, or you can say above. So check this option: length, width, dia and height. I don't want to see shape in a along with the height. So yes, this is okay for me. This is in organized manner. This is how our tab will be look like during a marking. Okay, now we have made our programming, or you can say customized. I have successfully customized our tab, our command actually. So save it, clicking OK. Now our command has been made successfully with the concrete volume name, which is already there. If this is not showing, you can go to drop down and select our tab in which we have made this type of you can say command. We're going to test me tab, which in which I have made this command, and select this command like this. test me. After that, this is my command actually which I have made. So to run this command, only we have to go to concrete volume command and just click on this button. So let's do it quickly how we can get results. So suppose these are our two similar column. So let's open this command, click on this, and it will ask what will be name of this command. This is okay, this name will be okay for me. And put here length of column which is in feet. Actually 9 inch in feet will be 0.75 feet, and width also in 0.7 feet, and diameter 0, because this is not a circular column. Actually if there is a circular column, so you will get here some value. After that, what is height of that column? To get information about height, you need to see to schedule of that column, or you can see a section properties of that column. Suppose let's see this column has a height of 8 feet. So click on 8 feet, click on OK. Now select one by one this type of column which is already only 2 here. Suppose this is I have selected. Click on N command to exit that command, or you can click on escape command from tab to redo this command to escape from this type of command. So here is the our marking result, which is in numbers. This will show me a total number of that type of column. Only number of columns will be here, and if you want to see concrete volume, concrete cement bag, sand bed, aggregate, or sheeting quantity, you need to go to estimating tab. After that, you have to add some column here of same name actually, so which I have made earlier. So go to column volume property advanced. I want to see results of this and this. So one by one copy its name, exact copy of this name, like this. Copy, OK, and columns, add column. Now you have to just paste that column actually and show units and go to escape. Now here is the concrete volume will be there for in cubic meter of this type of column, which is in 2 number actually. Add again, this is a concrete volume in cubic feet. 1 is okay. After that, we need to see cement, sand, and aggregate. Similarly, do the same process for getting a cement quantities. Just I want to see this formula and this quantity, so you have to just go to this and copy this exact name, okay, and add this and add a column here like this, and okay, and just show units and okay. Now here is the concrete cement bag actually 1.8. so go to properties, advanced. If you want to see exact number, 1.8 is nothing to do with the number of bags. Actually it should here it should in 2 in numbers should be, but it is not. To get a proper round up figure, you need to put here like this, round up, okay, like this, round up, okay, like this will be in round up. Now this is okay, this is 2 number. We have to buy 2 bags at side to construct this type of column, which is in 2 in numbers, and quantity of concrete will be 10 cubic feet. So again we want to see the sand quantity, aggregate quantity, and sheeting quantity. Similarly, what we have to do, we have to only go to properties and just copy and paste exact name. You should remember every time that exact name will be there for column. If one single text is missing, then this will not working, this will not work for you. So remember, this should be deleted. I don't want to see this, so drag and drop like this. I want to only see cement bags, and okay, it's some error. We have to look what type of error we have. So let's check what is the error. Error will be, I think, again put a formula like this, divided by 7 this should multiply it with what? With only a concrete volume, and multiply it with a 1.54, which is a factor, actually wastage factor. Now this formula is okay, I think, and this should be round up. Again, there is no error. Here you can see there is also an error for aggregate. You have to just copy and paste like this. To you have to put a exact same, only changes ratio. Now yes, okay, now this is fine. We want to see aggregate quantity, so just copy and paste same name of which I have put in our programming. During programming, this is exact, nothing should be missed. If something is missing, then you will not get a proper results. So do it like I am doing. So just remaining is shuttering. I have to put, here is a shuttering for rectangular column. Yes, I have a rectangular column. So for rectangular column, what will be shuttering quantity I have to need at side? I want to see a unit as well, so tick this option as well. Here is the square feet quantity of shuttering for rectangular column. Now I also want, if there is a circular column, so I also want to see here shuttering for rectangular column. Only change will be in circular. Suppose I am putting here circular like this. Suppose if one single text is missing, one single text only, this will not working, this will not get a proper result. So let's see. Yes, it will be in 0 because there is no circular column in this case, so this will be in 0 quantity. So this is our today video, in which we have learned how we can get a shimmer quantity, sand quantity, aggregate quantity, and after that shuttering quantity using a PlanSwift software in a single click. Only need to put a proper programming only one time in your life, in throughout your life. After that you have to just go to this, just use this command like this, and put here is the length values. Suppose this is 75 cubic feet. Just put here like this, and just clicking like 1 2. Suppose this is column, this is column, this is how many times you put. Every time this will calculate exact value every time for you in estimating time. This is very time taking process. If you do manually by hand using a you can say calculator, this is very time taking process. Let's see, this is thousands of times it will calculate for you. And go to just estimating tab, and you can see, yes, every time it will automatically modified according to your need. Total number of columns will be, total number of columns here is 58 in each. I don't need to see color here. Linear total, you can say I need, and concrete volume will be 290 cubic feet, and cement bag will be yes. Here is here is the error. So you have to set this error first of all. Properly you have to set this error. 2 divided by 7. This should multiply with concrete volume, and multiply with 1.54, which is wastage factor. So just round up like this. After that copy paste like this fastly. Again there is some type of error. What is error? Yes, there is no error. Now this is okay. Okay, again you have to run this command and put like this. Every time only you have to mark single click on a column, and you will get a proper all quantities one by one like this. Now yes, there is a sand quantities, aggregate quantities. and there is a shuttering quantities as well for our rectangle column. So this is very basic and very easier technique to use a PlanSwift. I hope this video will be very interesting for you guys, and this will take less time. And this brings us to the end of this video. I hope this video will be is helpful for you guys. See you in next video, where in next video we will learn about slab area calculation, slab quantity calculation, and shuttering, slab shuttering quantities as well we will do. Similarly, every type of programming will be same in PlanSwift. Once you learn programming technique of PlanSwift, this will be very interesting and very time saving process for you guys to do estimation in a very short time. So hopefully this video will help you a lot. Thank you.